welcome back.
I missed an enemy, so I want to kill him.
Kill him. Kill him.
Kill him. Do it.
Do it. Just, you've seen that one image that's just like, Mace Windu's gonna like kill the Emperor, and then Anakin Skywalker's like, I need him alive. I need him alive. He's the only one who can save my girlfriend. And he's like, just force heal him, idiot. And he's just like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, do what you want.
I saw one that made me laugh, and it was, they took all the lengths of lightsabers and made them, like, that big.
Oh, yeah.
So, like the size of your thumb.
Yep.
And I was just like, this is the fucking funniest shit ever.
Classics. I still love that video where they made the lightsabers, but they just get, like, more and more insane. Like, they just keep shooting out more and more fucking lightsabers of different styles and shapes.
Yeah, that spawned because of the crossguard thing.
The crossguard, which everyone was so mad about, and I'm like, do you people really care about this?
You know what,
like,
the worst part about everybody like having a fit about that was they were like, oh, it's so gonna be unsafe. It's not useful at all. And I'm like, no, that is pretty useful because like, boom, your arm's off. They go down the blade, your arm's off.
No, they argue that it wouldn't matter because the metal part of the thing goes out before the parts that are laser beam, so it would just cut those parts off. But I'm like, it doesn't matter if it's practical enough. It looks fucking cool. You know how many fucking Force shit is in Star Wars that looks incredibly fucking dumb and isn't practical?
Yeah. It's like, let's be honest, half the shit in Star Wars is in because it looks cool.
Yeah, like, come on. Technically, if lightsaber battling was real, they wouldn't fight like their swords, they'd fight like their lances. Because they cut through anything, so it would make sense that you just need to poke someone to kill them. You wouldn't need to cut them in fucking half. Like,
yeah, no, that's true.
Like, the whole setup for Star Wars doesn't make fucking sense.
And you know the worst part? You know what the funniest part about that is, though, Chris?
Yeah.
They do that. They make lightsaber lances.
Mace Windu, in general, kind of fought like that because of his tilt lightsaber. He always had, like, the reach going for him.
Mace Windu.
Yeah.
No, that's Count Dooku.
Oh, Count Dooku.
I'm like, I don't think it's Mace. No, it's Count Dooku.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about. He had like a fencing blade.
Yeah, he had like a fencing stance when he fought.
So, the cool thing that you like about Mace, Count Dooku was his lightsaber was specifically designed to fuck up other lightsaber duelists. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, the greatest.
Dude, lightsaber lore is so much more interesting than most of the actual movies. Like, why they were made, like, and how they work.
If you, like, look into, like, the expanded lore of Star Wars, it's really cool, and, like...
I was saying that to someone, I was like, the expanded universe of Star Wars is vastly more interesting than actual fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, like, the shit we see in the movies is not as cool as some of the expanded lore.
Which is why I was so, like, annoyed with fucking Disney when they just were like, we're eradicating all expanded universe. I'm like, so you're killing off all the fun of Star Wars. Got it.
You know what else, though, is kind of interesting, Chris? They might be, redoing the sequel trilogy. Because,
oh, God.
Because nobody liked it.
Honestly, you know what's funny about that? I had the same statement about other things, but here's what I've realized. No one liked the prequel trilogy until the sequel trilogy came out, and then people were like, you know what, maybe that wasn't so bad.
I love the prequel trilogy because it's such a fucking meme.
I actually like most of it. I just don't like Episode 2. Everyone always is like, Episode 1 is the worst Star Wars movie ever. They're fucking wrong. No. Episode 2 is the fucking worst one
Episode 2
ever.
Is very slow.
It's slow. It's fucking boring. It accomplishes fuck all. The only thing it establishes is where Boba Fett came from. Who cares?
And where Clone War.
And where the clones came from. Who cares?
Yeah. Like I like it because it sets it up for the Clone Wars TV show, which it's a really good fucking show.
The TV show's good. The thing is, they don't need to set it up. They could have set it up in the fucking TV show. Like, they don't need to set it up in the fucking movie.
But it's just like, oh boy.
But like, yeah, it's just fucking. 2 is the dumbest movie. 1 is fucking cool. The plot is a little all over the place, but at least it's fucking fun to watch.
Yeah, no, dude, we get introduced to 2 of the coolest fucking characters that I love in Star Wars.
We get Jar Jar Binks and Mace Windu.
I mean, you got me there. I was gonna say Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul.
I knew you were actually going with it.
But I loved your response there.
I don't have the hatred for Jar Jar.
I don't hate him as much as everybody seems to hate him.
Really hate him. I'm like, he's not that annoying.
He's kind of annoying, but he's not the worst character in existence ever made.
I'm like, he's a little annoying, but he's not like the fucking, oh my god, I can't watch this movie. So
dude,
annoying.
Darth Jar Jar is totally gonna destroy the entire galaxy in Episode 10.
I kind of wish that was true. Like, I kind of wish Dark Jar Jar is what they stuck with. And like went all the way through.
No, dude, it is canon. You just need to look hard enough.
I think there was a point in time where it might have actually been what they were going for.
Because like he gave the power to Supreme Jansen.
But he was like so hated that they were just like, maybe we'll just not do that.
I would have loved that to be a thing though.
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
Because it would have been just so stupid that it was great.
He's also a racist stereotype according to some people on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Even though he was played by the person that they say is a stereotype. Fucking brilliant people.
I love the internet.
The internet is so smart.
So smart.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, I love Star Wars.
It's so bad too because they ripped into him for playing the character, and I'm like, even if it is a racist depiction, why are we being mean to him? Like, he didn't fucking write the character. Yeah, it's like, he didn't write the fucking character. Like, Jesus. It's too bad, he's a nice dude, too. It's real funny.
Darkness.
I like that instead of trying to cycle through them, you just hit X until eventually it works.
Cycling through it takes more time than actually mashing X does. And it's time, then it's like the most annoying mechanic.
But Dark just needs to work on his math.
It's not even that, it's just like, it's so stupid.
But yeah, what were we saying about fucking
Star Wars
people?
Darth Jar Jar is great.
Also, the fight with Darth Maul alone is worth that entire movie. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, I don't care what anyone says. That whole movie is worth that one fight.
Yeah, no, that is true.
Like, if someone was like, you only get to see the Darth Maul fight, but you can only see it if you sit through a 2-hour movie of not much happening, I'd still be like, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Fucking cool.
Sure, I'll do it. Because he's out there like fucking them up for like 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
And you're just like, is this guy gonna get stopped?
He's cool throughout the whole movie, and what makes him cooler is he doesn't fucking say a goddamn word.
Like he says like 3. He has like 4 lines.
Fucking monster. Also, like the fucking, he turns his sword on, and he turns on the other end that's dual sensed, and you just see them like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It's great because it's just like, that scene is great because he's just like, okay, one lightsaber, because throughout the rest of that, he had only used one side of that lightsaber.
Yeah.
And then he does the second part, and everyone's just like, oh shit.
Dude, Darth Maul is so fucking cool. I'm so happy they brought him back.
Dude,
as like a half robot.
He's one of my favorite characters that they brought back for that Clone Wars animated show, because like it's a kid show, air quotations, where the guy murders like half the fucking galaxy.
And then we got General Grievous, which was like Darth Maul 2.0, but like also they ruined him.
Yeah, no. Legends Grievous is so much more impressive than canon Grievous.
Yeah,
because Legends Grievous murders.
He just like, dude, he kills them and steals their lightsaber in mid-murdering of them.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking badass.
Have you ever watched the one that's more of a cartoon? I think it was in 2007 was when they made
it was made by the same dude who made Samurai Jack, and it's a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah.
Anyone who hasn't seen it, go watch it immediately.
Yeah, no, it's great. But, his literal first scene is he's fighting 3 Jedi Masters.
Yep.
And 4 Jedi Knights. And he's just murderizing them all.
And he doesn't say anything or crack any stupid jokes like he does in the movie or any fucking dumb statement. He just quietly murders a group of Jedi.
Like, all he does in that scene is condescend them, and he's just like, you guys are nothing to me. And then he just murphs them.
Yeah. Fucking great character.
He's great.
They literally, like, There's like one shot where he literally impales one of them and like takes the lightsaber out of his hand while he like impales them.
And it's just like, are you serious?
And it starts using said lightsaber to fight the rest of the fucking coolest shit
the
ever.
only reason that they get away is because one of the coolest clones comes in with a squad of equally as badass clones to kind of save the day, and he still murders more than half that squad.
Yeah, like he was a one-man killing machine in the original, like because that was based off of the concept that they were told originally for the character, and then as the movie progressed, they changed his personality and his character and his voice and how he acted and sounded. So like the original version of him is just like this unfeeling killing machine.
Yeah,
that can like, murder anything.
I like both versions of the Clone Wars we got because the 3D animated one is pretty fucking good.
Oh yeah.
And the other animated one is as good. So they're two sides of the same coin, and it's beautiful.
They do different things. The original one was trying to tell a quick story in between the two because it was short. It was meant to be played between like commercial breaks.
I'm pretty sure it's only like maybe an hour and a half worth of actual film.
Yeah, originally it was going to be fucking 30 minutes. And he argued that it needed to be way longer.
It might be a little bit longer than an hour and a half, but it's short.
Oh yeah.
Like I know I sat through it in like one or two sittings.
Yeah, it's supposed to be played originally. It was played in I think like 10-minute chunks in between like commercial breaks of episodes. And then when the whole thing came out, they played it all as like one long video, which was cool. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking Brendy Tartakovsky? How the fuck do you pronounce his name? It's Tartakovsky, though. And the dude is a goddamn fucking genius.
Because those rooms are bullshit.
Like, I mean, if you want to make something... If you wanted to make a badass action cartoon, who better to go to than the dude who is literally in the middle of making Samurai Jack, who just won, like, 5 separate fucking awards.
True.
Like, it literally every year it won, like... I think for, like, 3 years in a row it won an award for fucking, like, best animated feature.
Yeah, it's great.
But, yeah, like, the dude's a fucking genius. You ever see his new one, Primal?
No, I don't think I have yet.
He made a new one called Primal. It's about, like, a caveman and a dinosaur. And it's also very good.
I think I've watched some clips, not clips, I saw the trailer for it. And it's literally just action, and I'm just like, yes.
It's got more going on. It opens up with like his whole family being murdered, and then he's just kind of like alone wandering the fucking caveman landscape,
and then
he runs
finds
into
a dinosaur who's also alone.
Yeah, because he gets to watch the dinosaur get like her kids eaten by a bigger dinosaur. And then they end up teaming up to take it down, and then they just kind of lonely travel together for the rest of the fucking anime.
Yeah, it's good.
It's pretty good though. There's more stuff, but I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah,
but what makes it neat is that there's no dialogue. There's zero talking in the entire show.
Really?
No one says anything. Well, I mean, the cavemen say things, but the cavemen also just speak in grunts and cavemen. So
yes,
they literally speak in screaming and grunts. So
that is beautiful, and I would expect nothing less.
But yeah, it's real cool. I would definitely recommend it. I don't think it's as good as Samurai Jack, but
it's Samurai Jack.
Yeah, Samurai Jack is a goddamn masterpiece.
I gotta watch. I need to watch Afro Samurai again.
I've never watched Afro Samurai, but I've always like wanted to watch Afro Samurai.
Yeah, it's on Hulu, and I keep meaning to watch it. And I'm like, I should start it, and then I'm like, I got other things I can watch and do right now. Mostly that I need to do.
Yeah, I get that. Afro! Dude, Afro Samurai and...
Has known only suffering, unbearable loss, defeat. Sorry.
What's the other one? Hold on. Shit. Black Dynamite. Afro Samurai and Black Dynamite are fucking... I've never watched them, but from the few like episodes that I have seen like randomly on TV, I really want to go watch them because they look amazing.
There was what is it called? It's a new Batman movie that just came out. and it's like Batman meets like old kung fu karate. I think you've probably seen the trailer. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Something dragon. Like, they have to fight a dragon cult or something.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is the greatest thing. And then I was watching somebody do a review of it, and they were like, they didn't even need Batman in this movie to make it a good movie. And I was just like, yeah, but you put Batman in the movie, so who cares?
You put Batman in things to make sure more people go watch it.
True. I'm like, yeah, it would have worked without Batman, but
you know what?
Batman.
There's been a ton of really cool Batman movies that have come out that I have not watched yet, even though they're exactly what I want. Like, there was the Samurai Batman movie that I haven't seen yet. There was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover.
I watched that one. That was great. I would recommend that totally. Because that was great.
Like, there's tons of them that I'm like, man, I gotta watch these, and I just haven't had the time to watch them.
Because the crossover between TMT and Batman was... It tickled me in every way I needed to be tickled.
Dude, TMNT takes a book out of Power Rangers where every new season does a crossover with an older season. And I love it.
It's the greatest thing, yeah.
It's like the best idea ever. I mean, what's a better idea than just being like, hey, that thing that you were just watching for the past, like, 3 years, well, they're back.
They're back!
To adventure.
Yeah, no. I loved that crossover. There was one that it was Gaspunk or Steampunk.
Yep.
Victorian London, and I was like, this is good.
This is the one where he fights Dracula.
Yeah, pretty much. There was one where he fought Dracula. Forgot about that one.
Classics.
So, I don't know, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm Batman. I'm here to inform you that you should go back to prison.
With my fist!
What if I don't want to, Bats? Well, then I'll break your leg in 8 points. We can do it the easy way, or we can do it the murdery way.
Yeah.
And that's how Batman learned how to Batman.
Batman.
Jeez. But yeah, fucking, what was that other one that was coming out? I can't remember what it was. I was gonna... It's not... Yeah, well, it'll come back.
It'll come to you.
Yeah, it'll come to me later. Like 4 episodes from now.
Of course. That's how the show works.
As it tends to work out. But, yeah, man. Batman is just, like, instant money. Like, you just put him on anything and people just go see that shit. So, it makes sense. I guess, I think it's just rumors right now. I don't think they've actually gone through with it, but, I guess there's some signs that they might be shutting down Marvel-like comics. Which I had a feeling they were going to for a while now. Well, think about it, Derek. Why print comics when everyone just goes and watches the movies and no one buys fucking comics?
True.
Like, they're just like, let's just get rid of it. And also you gotta remember that it's owned by Disney, and Disney is the king of like, well, we have a really popular show that's doing really well, but let's cancel it now because we have enough episodes to run reruns of it forever.
True.
I'm a fucking genius. I don't think it'll be gone forever. Even if they do close down Marvel, I'm sure they'll bring it back, but they might close it down for a little while. And I would not be too surprised. At least until after the pandemic. That and fucking, Sony just bought Crunchyroll.
Yes.
And I don't know what in their right mind made them think that selling Crunchyroll was a good idea when they have... I get it, they're like, we're getting rid of Crunchyroll because we don't need a second streaming service, but I'm like, why not just take all the shit on Crunchyroll, put it onto HBO Max, and then fucking... and then get rid of Crunchyroll.
I don't know, man.
Like, literally just move all the... all you do is you just go, everyone who has a Crunchyroll account now has a fucking HBO Max account until their Crunchyroll account runs out for the year or whatever. End Crunchyroll, and if you sign into Crunchyroll, it brings you to HBO Max. Anime section. fucking easy.
I don't know, man.
But they decided to sell it to Sony, which I think is hilarious.
I don't know. I never really liked Crunchyroll. Like, it's
No,
cool.
Crunchyroll is absolute garbage.
Yeah,
I stand by that.
Its services are not great.
Its services are bad. The people who run it are kind of all shit-faced assholes. You know, no offense to anyone who works at Crunchyroll that isn't upper management, but the upper management of Crunchyroll is fucking terrible. Makes consistently horrible decisions.
Yeah.
I did it. I'll put you in my pants.
Put it in my
loop.
pocket.
It's not even his pants loop.
Yeah, pant loop. Because, you know, those are pockets.
I mean, he's got them tied off at the bottom. I imagine he just keeps all his cards in them, and that's why they're so puffy.
I can see it.
Personally, I like to watch my anime the old-fashioned way, with a robot named Tom telling me about it in space.
I thought you were going to go illegally online.
No, Derek, I watch all my anime legally, as far as they're aware.
You can't prove anything.
I don't really watch anime online anymore, mainly because I'm lazy, and mainly because I just wait for the television to tell me what I should be watching.
It's my father in a nutshell. What are you doing? You have all of Netflix. It's too much. Okay, whatever you say.
The TV has its benefits, because TV is the ability to be like, I don't want to do anything, maybe I'll watch something, I don't know what I want to watch, fuck it, what's on the channels?
What's on the channels? Yeah.
Netflix has too many options. Netflix is like, you sit there and you open it up and you're just like, what do I want to watch? And then you scroll through like 100 fucking things and you're like, I still don't know what I want to watch.
Can confirm.
Huh? What are you supposed to be?
I'm you.
It's just a fucking
Surprised?
hamburger. It's just on the floor.
After all, I look just like you.
Which of us is the real one?
What I am.
Which one's the fake?
I'm an exact.
I think I'm going insane, because I'm getting fucked while eating my own pussy.
So you're a fake me. Not a fake. I don't care if you're real. You're not better. We share the same body and the same talents.
But not the same
there's one
makeup.
easy way to tell us apart, though.
We fight.
I put a scar on your pretty face.
Unlike you, I fear nothing. Are you calling me a coward?
You cannot face me because I do not fear death. I fear death? Oh, okay then.
You're still frightened, no matter what you say. But I'm different. I embrace the darkness. I can make it do whatever I want.
He became emo without needing to be emo.
So,
But wait, I can also turn into the dark suit form. Does that also mean that I'm also using the darkness, though?
No, but he embraced the darkness, Chris.
It feels like this means nothing.
Does it?
This is just an excuse to know who you're playing as.
Yes.
So when do we fight Clone Riku? I mean, Clone Sora.
What do we do?
When we fight Clone Kyrie.
Oh, dude, I darkness.
Meanwhile, Riku's right here like, wasn't I behind a door? Like, how did I get here? But man... Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I need to spin in a circle and shoot wildly.
That's
Wow.
good.
It's like rip out his heart with that Mortal Kombat style. Very well done.
Done. Yeah. Oh, dude, and I leveled up too.
I am the level up man.
But we'll figure out how I leveled up next time.
And with that, we'll see you in the next part. Peace.